Hey everybody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Oh, excuse me. We're going to be playing as the Silent, the character that I'm bad at. And we're going to see if I can actually put together something reasonable. Okay, so lose all our gold and transform 2 cards. I like that. Let's try this. It's going to be a little bit random, but I think it's going to be okay. We don't need that 99 gold. We're going to transform these 2 strikes to a deadly poison and a agony. Those are good. Those are upgrades. We don't want to hit that shop. We don't want to hit that shop. This seems pretty good. This path right here. And these paths are actually the same, so, or at least they appear to be the same. Alright, so an attack for 11, but luckily we've got a neutralize. Unfortunately, we have to spend both of our defense here to block. We didn't have our survival, which would have meant we could have done an extra 6 damage. He's just buffing. So the thing about Endless Agony is when you draw this card, add a copy of it to your hand. So if you spend just one of them, you will eventually draw the other one. In this case, I don't think we care enough. I think we just want to deal our damage and be done. So now it's going to be slightly harder to deal with this guy. It's 2 defends. I'm actually going to throw the deadly poison because our strikes don't actually get through the armor, whereas his armor or his block goes away and then he gets hit by the poison. Which means that if we can deal... Well, we're not dealing the damage that I would like to. But he's dead. Yeah, he's dead in 2 turns. So as long as we can defend his next attack... Actually, no, it doesn't even matter. He's dead. He dies. Does not matter what we do. He will die. Maybe we might as well, just for funsies. And dead. So we didn't take any damage, which is very good. Since I seem to have problems with dying, I'm gonna pick up that deflect. Because block's really good, so it would be best to have it. I'm gonna take the 2 damage to get the 2 strike in. I think it's worth taking that 2 damage because we need to get him down to die, although we actually have no gold. We still want to get the kill though. So we get a deflect, we get an endless agony, a deadly poison, and we're gonna get to defend anyway, so that didn't really matter. Let's see. Okay, is going to be running away. Well, this really sucks. We're probably not gonna be able to kill him. We do lose all our gold from the previous week. 22 damage, which is actually 20 damage. Yeah. Is it worth it? This would be 6 damage. We'd have to deal 10 damage somehow. We would get 2 of those, which would not be enough. We would have to draw the neutralize as our last card, so it's not worth doing. He's just gonna get away with our gold. We get to add a card to our deck. Well-laid plans, I think, is always good. It's free, and it lets us plan better. Ooh, remove a card from our deck. Let's go with that. We're gonna remove another strike. We're avoiding the shop. We did lose some HP to do that. Oh, but this is good. This is good. We get the neutralize and the deflect. We still only have 1 attack here, so... you know what? I'll retain the defense, sure. Actually, I probably shouldn't have. We've got a lot of defense. Although, wait, you actually draw... You still draw cards. You still draw 5 cards even if you retain a card. So unless there's a reason why you don't want a card, it is good to have it. Okay, so we do not need... We'll do this. I'm gonna put the deadly poison on. We could use the endless agonies, but I don't feel like it's particularly worth it to do that. So yeah, we draw up to 6 cards when we retain a card, which is really good. So here we can use a block and a deflect to get in some damage and still be fine. We'll retain a defend, we might as well. There's no reason not to, basically. So if we can deal 11 damage, we're good. We cannot. So we will simply defend. He's dead in 2 turns. So we definitely want to retain this defend, so that if we don't draw any other defends, we... Well, never mind, we're good. He's dead. Unless he heals, which he doesn't, as far as I know, have anything that can heal, he's dead. Just doing things as I would like them to be done. You know, as a just-in-case sort of thing. Alright, so we got Poison Stab, Dagger Spray, and Skewer. I like Dagger Spray as AoE because AoE tends to be one of the problems that the Silence has. So I like question marks more than combats because they can be anything. Oh, well, I guess we'll take the gold and take the damage. We're gonna have to rest here at some point, and hopefully we don't just die here. This is bad. This is actually really bad. Okay. And they're all... Okay, so... We're gonna take 6 damage here. We do have a fire coming up, so we can rest after this. Okay, so well-laid plans is good. The neutralize gets... like, it doesn't actually help. But we might as well focus fire the same enemy. Hopefully these 4 wounds aren't going to be too ridiculous. Well, I have a bad feeling that we're going to draw a bunch of them. Our deck is pretty small. The deflect is really good. It's not quite enough. I want to focus fire this just one enemy. I'm not retaining that wound, although actually I should have considered it. Wounds aren't bad for us, but they're bad for us to draw, so retaining them when there's nothing else to retain. Okay, this could be worse. He still needs to get hit once before he dies. It's just something we can't draw. We need to hit him once, and then he'll die. But this is... we're going to need to rest for sure. Well, that kills him. Unfortunately, we did not need any of that defend. We wanted strike. But we've killed one of them, which helps us out a lot because it means that when we defend, A, we're not going to take as much damage if they're both attacking. Oh, goodness, yeah. Here's where things get really bad. Luckily, that still kind of worked, but we're still going to take a lot of damage here. Once again, I'm keeping a wound because it's one wound we might not draw later. Things are going to get really critical here. We are going to live for now. That is unfortunate, and not much we can do about it. Okay, this is good. This is bad. I'm doing this, and I know this seems weird. I want to keep the deflect. This seems weird, but one strike kills this. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of as many strikes as I did. Okay, good. And this lets us possibly neutralize him in the future. So I actually want to retain a defend. Because it's more block. I actually should have played 2 defends and saved the survivor. This is the problem. We're going to die because we're not going to draw enough defense. That's how we're going to die. Luckily, we drew enough defense this time around. But retaining cards is going to be the way that we survive this. We need to get our neutralized. We have so many wounds. It's the danger of... It's the danger of keeping cards, or of thinning our deck early, is this encounter. It's just freaking brutal. So the neutralize here means we don't take as much damage. Unfortunately, we can't quite kill him, but he is dead next turn. Or it is dead next turn. Ouch. So many wounds. Yeah, yep. Well, luckily for us, that poison killed him. That was insane. Although that's really good, and that regen potion is really good. I'm going with the deflect. Campfire. Rest. And if this combat looks like it's going to take anything close to 5 turns, yes, we're going to drink our regen potion. Well-laid plans. Deadly poison. Strike. I think we want to retain a defend. So we're going to heal 12. 12 more. Yeah, the weakened is unfortunate. The neutralize is really good. But we're going to have to defend it like this. I'm debating keeping some Endless Agonies. If we had kept Endless Agonies in that fight, we might have done okay. If we had, like, let a turn pass without them. But since we're defending this, I think we would just want to do this. And we'll retain one of them. Because we want to deal damage when it's at that split point. We want to deal as much damage as we can, which is probably going to be this turn. It is not going to be this turn, but we can defend. I shouldn't have defended in that manner. I shouldn't have defended in that manner because I could have defended more efficiently. Unfortunately, we're going to... Okay, never mind. Our weakened is gone. That's good. This is where we really want to hit home. This actually turned out really good. We're going to retain the defend, just in case. It then splits into 2 14s, which is fine. That's manageable. And in fact, the dagger spray is really good. And lets us kill them. Fantastic. Darn, I should have waited a turn. I forgot we had one more thing. I'm going to take the dodge and roll. It doesn't cost 0, but it will give us more in the end. Anchor is beautiful. I want to hit up a campfire here because I want to upgrade... I think I want to upgrade neutralize. I could upgrade deflect because a free 6 block is really good, but neutralize... Or 6 damage to all enemies twice. Or see, that's also really good. Dodge and roll also is 6 block. You know, I'm gonna do dodge and roll. Actually, it's really good. 6 block over the next 2. Question marks! I like me some question marks. That's not good. Alright, so we can get this dramatic entrance, which actually seems really good. Just open up with 6 damage to everything, and it's actually 7 because we've got the increased strength. I really wish we could afford that, but we cannot. There's another regen potion, which could be really good. Unfortunately, if I get this, I can't remove a card, and I kind of want to remove a card. I think this is just really good. Okay, see, and it just ends up being combat. Alright, tell me, what are we doing here? Alright, I can dodge and roll, which is fantastic. Oh, that's right, I don't have retaining. I didn't need to play the dodge and roll, but I wanted the 6 defend, so now I don't have to defend because of the dodge and roll. Might have been better too, but okay, we can at least kill this. I guess, yeah, we could have let it go, but that's fine. We have our 6, so it doesn't really matter. We don't have retaining yet, so. I also could have upgraded. Yeah, well, it plans to be 2. He's not dead. We're gonna retain one of the defends. He's just buffing his strength here. This combat turned out to be pretty good. Unfortunately, all we can do here is defend. You know, that, not that it's really that big of a deal, because he's dead. But we did, you know, have to wait. Alright, is there any of these that we want? Distraction, I think, is actually really good, because skills tend to be pretty nice. A Duvu doll. For each curse in your deck, we start the combat with 1 additional strength. Alright, so if I get cursed, it's not too bad. Doesn't matter which of these combats we pick. Random is random. Alright. Luckily, we do start with... So that just means we don't have to worry about defending ourselves here. I'm going to try adding the random skill. That's really good. We just get to pile on, so we did 35 damage in 1 round, which is pretty darn good. And we're going to have, yeah. Unfortunately, not quite enough. Yeah, we're not able to play attacks, are we? That's okay, we've got deadly poison. Which, guess what? You can't possibly damage us, and you die anyway. Oh, beautiful, a regen potion. Okay. Infinite Blades is just so good. You know, we've got a regen potion. Let's smith. Does that make it, and that makes it cost 0. Which means it's free. It's generally good. Could also make that 11 block. We could also make that 6 damage. We could make that more poison, but I'm not as worried about that. We could, you know, making this innate, I think, is actually a really good plan. Because we've got the anchor, it makes it more likely that we'll be able to play it on our first turn. So he's just buffing this turn, which is fine. It means that we play this, we play that, we play that because we might as well. Let's just lay those on. I don't think we need them. I'm playing the dodge and roll this turn, and I'm going to hold on to the deflect. So 13 damage, and he shifts out, which is actually 22. So the question is, can we deal 22 damage? The answer is no. So we need to defend as much as we can. We're really close. We only take 8 there. I need to decide whether or not I want to do the regen potion here. Alright, so he's just doing silly crap. So let's see what this is. Adrenaline. Okay. I don't think that's really useful right now. So I'm not going to use it. It'll cycle through our deck, and that'll be good. We're going to hold on to the Survivor. I want to play that because we're going to start taking hits when he, from the Sharp Hide. So we actually want the Survivor to be up at the get-go. So, let's see. We've got enough energy to play everything, so I'm discarding the Adrenaline because I just don't think we need it. So now he's only going to deal 6. Damn. Okay, we're going to take 3 damage because I'm doing this. I probably should have saved some there, but that's okay. I have to decide if I want to pop this regen potion or not. Okay, can we defend 16? That's good enough. Oh no, because we're going to get hit here. I'll save it. We might as well. I do like the dodge and roll. I think I want to upgrade that next. Okay, 40 damage, and he shifts out of that. Okay, this fight's going long enough that I'm going to use this. I think we're going to take some damage here. That is 20 damage. We can... I'm retaining the defend. I think it's going to be valuable here. So we're going to heal for a grand total of 15. So if we end up at below 15 health after this expires, then we definitely made the right choice. Okay. This is unfortunate that you're buffing yourself right here. I'm keeping the dodge and roll. It's going to be more useful next turn, because we'll get 6 armor off of it. Okay, good. He's at 2 damage before he shifts, so he will guaranteed shift because of the poison hit. I'm really glad to see that. I don't actually think we're going to get through this. The poison does, though, so we're okay. Once again, I feel like saving the adrenaline here is the right call, and I'm going to retain the dodge and roll. We do not have nearly enough attacks in our deck, I have discovered. So the mode shift switches off, he then gets the Sharp Hide, which is annoying, but whatever. Alright, so we dodge and roll because we're going to need it. Same with the deflect. Neutralize, strike, shiv. Defend puts us at exactly 6. I'm going to keep that defend because we're going to need defend constantly while he's in this form. Okay, 16 damage is what I see coming at our face. So that's 16 damage, which means we play one more defend and then we get the shiv off without taking any damage. I'm once again going to hold on to that defend, because that defend, I think, is the most valuable thing that we've got. Alright, the Sharp Hide wears off. Gonna deal 20 damage here. Okay, this is where we play Adrenaline. Deflect is perfect. Nice. That worked out very nicely. It looks like I did not need to pop that regen potion here. He's buffing again, so go crazy. That's really unfortunate that that's what we drew here. Alright, well. Yeah, I need to get rid of some of these defends. We're actually having trouble spending them all. If I have the chance to remove stuff, that's probably what I'm going to do. Okay, so 16. We need to deal 11 damage to prevent this 32. And when I say 11 damage, I mean 11 damage to this, which is actually, excuse me, 20. We got it. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm going to play that just in case. We're going to retain the dodge and roll, because once again, we'll dodge and roll plus. Because it's just that good. Now that 20 defense is really annoying, but drawing that deadly poison is glorious. We're going to take 2 damage here, that's okay. I think it's going to do a service better that dodge and roll. I shouldn't have played the Shiv, is actually the case, because I wasn't getting through that armor. 31 HP, though. Oops, forgot we were going to take that damage there. We'll play the dodge and roll, the defend, save the defend. The deflect just isn't as useful. Need to upgrade those to make them 6. Then they're better than the defends. Although if the defends go up to defend plus. Okay. He's not changing modes anytime soon, but if we deal 9 damage to him, he's dead. 9 damage and the poison would have taken care of him. Burst seems really good. We got a lot of skills. Nope. Between 3 curses and 3 relics. Okay, so here's the thing. We've got a thing that gives us strength when we start with curses. So this could be good. Unplayable, entering in a week, unplayable innate, unplayable transform. If transformed or removed from your deck, lose 3 max HP. That's kind of annoying. But we got always 50 to remove. Whenever you would take 5 or less unblocked, reduce it to 1, and whenever you... Okay, those are not that good. But it means we want to go to shops to remove some of these curses. Shop, elite campfire, shop. Okay, we want this chain here. Let's do 2 combats before the shop. It'll give us more money. I know one of them has a question mark, but... We start with 4 strength, which is really good, turns out. Yeah, that's a little annoying, but it could be worse. There's no reason not to play these, because we don't have retain yet. Alright. I'm gonna play this. Might as well lose you your strength. For a turn. It means that we don't take damage here. The vulnerable is bad. Okay, he's doing something else again. We're still weakened, but that's okay. Well-laid plans is exactly what I was hoping for right now. We can save this dodge and roll, because dodge and roll is really good, turns out. Oh, are we finally getting hexed? Yep, okay. Now this is where things get really bad because we get dazed. Oh my god. Alright. We're about to get hit really hard in the face is the problem. Yeah, we couldn't actually have killed it, which makes me feel... Actually, we could have. With the explosive potion? No, we couldn't have. Ouch, though. That 19 damage really hurts. 22 damage, though, I think we should be able to manage here. We are no longer weak. It was really lucky. Really lucky. I like being able to apply weak to enemies. So that's why I took that. Okay, the plated armor is going to be a bit obnoxious. He is doing some damage off the get-go. We have enough to play everything. We don't have retaining yet, so it doesn't matter. We got him weak. We didn't do much damage, but... Yeah, that 18's gonna really suck. Okay, well-laid plans. Dodge and roll is gonna help us a little bit. Not enough, though. I guess I could have kept one of those. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Oh, frail. Fucking frail. Frail's really, 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 really bad. Luckily, that did not affect that there, though. Oh, yeah, we probably want to get rid of the doubt before we get rid of anything else. Okay, we have enough to play everything. Oh, what a beautiful dodge and roll. We exactly block everything. Exactly. We're still frail, though. But we did play another dodge and roll. So we don't need... I think we need to prioritize getting some damage in. I'm going to keep a defend. We're not going to be frail or weak after this turn, although he is buffing himself. Interesting. He healed for that from that one. Don't know if I've seen that before. Alright, so Sucker Punch and Neutralize are really good. Can we... Okay, yeah, we can just kill him. Fantastic. Fantastic. We did take a lot of damage over the course of those two fights, though. Oh, an outmaneuver plus? An outmaneuver plus just sitting right there. We can retain stuff, so that seems really good to me. Alright. So. Hi. We're always removing stuff. It is worth losing the 1 strength to gain the 1 weak. The other 2 aren't that bad. We've got a lot of... Oh, darn. We could have afforded one of these. I would have bought the Happy Flower. Damn. I was so focused on getting rid of stuff. So, Noxious Flame Fumes actually seems okay because we've got a lot of defend here. That's my logic here. I'm not... Oh, and since we're getting strength, that's good too. AoE, I think, is always good. I don't know if we can handle that elite, though. This fight's going to determine whether or not we can handle this elite. I don't know if that's a heal coming on, but if it's not... Oh, that's right, that's going to be a defend. Don't be a heal, be a strength up. I mean, I don't love a strength up. Okay, that's probably a heal is the thing. But we still want to do this. So we can't get through that. Unfortunately, we're gonna... Oh, we're gonna take 1 damage because it's 5. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I figured that was a heal, but they're not being defended, so easy pickings. Oh man. Well. Oh, you're not quite dead. Well, let's see what this is. It doesn't matter. I have to kill that. Yeah, the 15 guard's annoying. Let's see if we can defend this 14, though. Not really. We get to deal 1 damage. Darn it, it's 6. It's 6, which means we actually take the full 6. Damn. If we'd managed to get 1 more defense on there. So we have not seen very much dodge and roll here, so... It's 24. Wow, we started with exactly as much energy. That outmaneuver did not actually help us. Blocked, sir. Okay, you're so dead. Yeah, I was saying, there's no way we don't draw enough damage here to kill you. A regen potion is really good. Okay, the dash is fantastic. Although the Predator is really good. I'm going with the dash. Defense and damage. Alright, let's try this. I believe we can take that on. Ooh, in front of you, yeah, well, we could become cursed. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. You don't have enough cycle to deal with all these curses, but I don't know if I can afford to lose 14 HP, so I guess we're gaining a strength. We will probably take more than 14 damage over the course. Oh, this is bad. Alright, so... Can we deal 8? We can deal 16 damage. These guys are like pretty much the worst, so... we can't quite kill him. Even with this 6 poison, it would not quite be enough. So that's going to be 1 damage. And that's going to be 13, which is really bad. But I think we're going to be okay. Okay. The neutralize here. The deflect. The noxious fumes. The survivor. And the shiv to finish that off. So we're taking none damage, but I think we're getting 2 wounds. Nope, we're getting weakened, and we're getting a wound. Okay. The weakened is pretty bad, especially because the 12 and the 7. Okay, deal 10, gain 10. Not quite dead. Okay, that decay does hit our shield there, so that's gonna get blocked down to 1 again. Okay, you know what? Tori, you pretty much win. You get like frickin' MVP here. Alright, well, beautiful. I'm gonna sucker punch you, so you only deal 5. We literally don't... You're just dead. That went a lot smoother than it could have. Frozen Eye. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in order. Okay, that's pretty awesome. This is really good, actually, I think. Okay, I do want to... As much as I want to rest, we need to upgrade some stuff. How much? What does dash? Dash becomes 13. Burst becomes the next 2. This is retain up to 2 cards. I think this is what I want. It's not true, is it? It's the next 2 skills I play. I get played twice. That's gonna give us a lot of opportunities to do a lot of shenanigans. Alright, I need... Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's okay, the anchor is gonna block this decay. We have enough to play everything. So, you are the lowest HP, so we want to murderate your face. We have to focus fire here. We absolutely must focus fire. Okay, so burst is really good because it gives us 18. That means we successfully defend all of this. He might get killed by AoE. Since we can defend everything here, I want to focus fire that on something else. Because he might just get killed, and at the worst case scenario, we spend our shiv on him next turn. Good. I was hoping for the dagger spray. We want the dodge and roll here. The shiv is not gonna finish here. I want the defend. Unfortunately, we are gonna take the full 9, or the, well, it's not gonna be the full 9, but the 7. We needed to get 2 more block in there. Okay, things are gonna start to become a problem. Okay, never mind. This dash is glorious. So we can defend this. I want to see what we get hit. Leg sweep, apply 2 weak, gain 12 block. Okay, that is good. It's not what I was hoping for, but it's good. We're not taking damage. Problem is he goes up to 11. I think he's actually just dead. Yep, okay, good. Ooh, Noxious Fumes Plus. I think I have to heal at this campfire, though. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. That's good. That gives me incentive to rest. We need the HP. We absolutely need the HP. All-out attack. AoE is really important. Remove a card from our deck. Yes. The strikes aren't bad. I think we want to get rid of some of our defend. No, that's not true. Well, I know what we're spending 50 gold over here on. Okay, this is just a combat. Neutralize. Dramatic entrance. Backstab. We are going to take 1 damage. Dude, the Tori has saved us like 12 damage, I think. At least. Like, that I can think of right now. There may have been times that I wouldn't have noticed. Okay, well-laid plans. Shit, that's 21 damage. Once again, we're gonna take 1 damage. Man, that's insane. How many times is this procced? I love it. Alright, well, it's deal damage time. Well, the doppelgangers, well, dead to poison. Dead to poison. Bye. Bane seems to be pretty good right about now, especially because we've got good strength. The dagger is very tempting. The dagger throw is very tempting. Okay, I can't afford any of these. I can afford that. I can afford that, but I think I just want to remove a card. I want to remove the strike. I think the curses are more valuable. Remove all strikes, obtain 5 bites. Ooh, well, we did just remove all our strikes. Do I want deal 7 damage, heal 2 HP? The answer is yes. We're gonna lose a lot of our HP, which actually means I want a smith. We cannot, oh, we can upgrade bites. 8 and heal 3. I can get another Noxious Fumes. I can improve the neutralize. I can improve the well-laid plans. Oh, there's so much to improve. I think I improve a bite. No, that can't be right. Do I have a... No. I think we do well-laid plans. It's really good to be able to retain up to 2 cards. I have to hope that the bites really play out here the way that I want them to. I don't want to get rid of that because I know he's going to have... I know he's going to have stuff. So I'm saving that because he does have things that come out. Oh, that's right. These are in order. I can see what my next hand is going to be. I really need to pay attention to that. Okay, so we've got... Deal 14 damage, gain 10 block. I think we want to play this. We need to get that started if we're going to. Which means I think we then also play this. Because that's the most block we can possibly gain. And that's not really that good for us. So we do want to kill these. I do need to use these bites though. Our next hand is going to be... It's going to have well-laid plans in it. So that's good. Luckily that gets reduced to 1. Unfortunately, none of the rest of these do. I might have killed myself. Let's be honest here. Uh, 6, 6, 18. I am dead. Not true. Should have kept the outmaneuver. Oh no, I am dead. Damn it! That was... I should not have taken the bites, is the answer to the question. It sounded like a good idea, but... Yeah, that 30% loss in max HP really hurt. But what did we unlock? We got Underhanded Strike, which is an attack. Unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. That's good. Okay, these are all unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw a card. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain an energy. I like those a lot. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. I said, I'm bad at the silent. I'm really bad at the silent. It's become pretty clear that the silent is the harder of the two. I thought I was building a little bit more of a defensive-centric deck, and it just didn't happen. I think with the silent, you need to actively take less cards. I think you just need to take less cards. I think that's just the answer to the question. You need to really build that synergy a lot tighter than you would somewhere else. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time, but until then, keep your gears turning.